I actually had a colleague who had these amazing lyrics, like history, storytelling. So he one day said, "Wow, wouldn't it be amazing to have like songs to these lyrics?" And then I thought about it, and then I suddenly just said, "Well, why not? I can make it." But still, I didn't know if I could make music, but I thought that would be not a problem. Well, so, and I was thinking, well, let's see if I able to make the music. So I tried to make music for his stories. So it actually became like a musical with 14 pieces, and people. We actually put it out as how do you say a concert or performance. So that was the start that I actually discovered that I was able to do music. I knew a little piano, so I could make a little one. So we got professional musicians to play it in a way. Well, we got a piano when I was teenager. My mom got a piano in her house, like just for the visual. And I was looking at this piano, I was thinking, well, this is really, I want to try to learn to play, how does it sound and stuff. So I actually started to play and try to learn myself. It was a bit hard in the start because, you know, the pedals and every like note just became like all together with the pedals and stuff. But I tried to figure out something. So that was the start in a way that I was introduced to the piano in a way. Yes, it's like my four first, in a way, classical pieces. Something which I made quite early, actually. It was like, we called it like music from home. So it's on the piano we have at home, like a bit honky-tonk piano, but still it's like, it's nice to get out music that it's inside, yeah. Oh, uh, for the first, it's like a magical instrument. It looks like a radio in a way with one antenna. And the first time I watched it was actually on Facebook. Somebody sent me a video from a huge concert with symphonic orchestra from Europe, and there was this lady in the beautiful dress, and she played Ennio Morricone film music. And so she played so beautiful, and she didn't touch this instrument, which you don't do. You play it without touching. And for me, it was so beautiful. I almost like fell down on the ground. I became really, I became in love with the whole thing. So I was thinking, I really need to buy a theremin. I want to try. So it's like both a visual and an auditive instrument, and I love that. And it's very human, like very, it's filled with soul. It's very like human, the human voice. It's very special instrument. I started learning theremin 2.5 years ago, and that's the classical, like the real thing, classical theremin. The theremin which you don't jump from note to note. You actually have to feel the whole way the notes to stop just at the right moment. So the classical theremin I've been playing 2.5 years. I would say definitely yes, because as an athlete, you know that you will struggle on the way to your goal. And that happens all the time in sport. Yeah, you try to reach a goal, and then you feel it's difficult to reach it, and you begin to think, is it me, or what is it? Why doesn't I reach my goals? So in a way, I use the same approach, how to think, like positive. It's all about the day tomorrow, not the day yesterday. So if I felt that I was not satisfied with my rehearsing on the instrument the yesterday, you know, it's very good to just let it go and try again and again and again, and then you will reach the goal more. When you know that's the process, you are prepared to meet the resistance in a way. And that's a very good learning from the sports, because it makes it more easy. It's okay not to reach your goal at the first time in a way. That's completely normal. That's how it is to be a human in a way. So you have to push the limits that way in a way.